Hi, my name is Kerr, and today I'm going to be creating transparencies using wet Media Duralar and matte Duralar film. Now, I really love making transparencies. I keep a folder just for the transparencies I make, and I love using these two films because of their opacity. Wet Media Duralar is crystal clear, while matte Duralar has a frosty finish, but it's still semi-transparent. For my first transparency, I'm going to be creating an image transfer on the plastic film. I'm using matte Duralar for this one, and I just applied a transfer medium, but you can also use a gel medium. Place that on your plastic film and then put your image face down onto the adhesive and let it dry thoroughly. And then you peel it off by spraying it with some water and rubbing off the excess paper. And then you're left with that beautiful image transfer on your matte Duralar film, and it's still transparent. Now for my second transparency, I'm simply using a gold metallic paint and putting it through a stencil onto matte Duralar film. For my third transparency, I'm going to apply acrylic paint to wet Media Duralar, but I'm going to use a brayer, and I do not want to cover the whole entire page. I just want to cover most of it because I still want that transparent quality. So I apply it to the wet Media Duralar, let it dry, and then I add some black acrylic ink splatters. Now for transparency number 4, I'm going to be using acrylic ink and an assortment of rollers just to add different shapes and textures. I have rollers with ridges on them, and I have rollers with different types of stamped images on them, and they all together make a really unique transparency. Now for my last transparency, I'm going to be creating some asemic writing using a fine tip liner as well as some black acrylic ink. And if you're not familiar with asemic writing, basically it's just writing for the sake of writing. There's no context, or it's not really legible. It's just there to create texture and dimension. And I love creating asemic writing in my journal pages. Now here are the 5 transparencies that I created, and I just wanted to show you how they make each journal page look so different. And that's what I love about them. I love using them in my journal pages, but there's such an endless amount of ways to make transparencies. You can, use wax crayons, or you can use rubber stamps or foam stamps. You can also use your monoprinting plate. There's just an endless amount of ways that you can create a huge assortment of transparencies. Now here I am playing with all of the transparencies that I just created, and I'm working in a handmade journal that I created using regular cardstock, watercolor paper, as well as clear Duralar, matte Duralar, wet Media Duralar, and some clear craft plastic film. So I just created this journal using an assortment of some of my favorite substrates, and now I'm just going to create some pages using those transparencies. Well, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial on making transparencies. And for more ideas on using any kind of Duralar film, make sure you check out grafixarts.com. Thanks for watching.